Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Dev. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Timmy. Timmy was fascinated by space. He always read about stars, galaxies, cosmos, the universe, you name it. He loved space so much, he thought of becoming an astronaut and traveling to space someday. But his parents were frugal. They did not have the means to send him to space or buy him an expensive telescope. Undeterred, Timmy took upon himself that he would go to space or he would learn about space no matter what. He went to library to read the books, he studied the documentaries, he also attended free lectures on the local planetarium in Hyderabad. Timmy was fascinated by space. One day he saw a drawing on the wall, some strange drawing on the wall, while he was gazing at the stars. The drawing on the wall was so strange he couldn't understand anything. But he knew that it is something very important. So what he did, he took that drawing, it was a big drawing, he took that drawing and he took that drawing to his science teacher. When his science teacher read that drawing, he told Timmy that it's just not a very normal drawing. It is a mapping drawing where it says the constellation and its movements. The constellation and its movements, the ancient astronomers, they used the constellation and its movements to determine the weather. Now we have thousands of apps, but that is how they used that constellation. By looking at the space, you draw the constellation, you map out, and that's how they determine the weather back then, centuries ago. And also it was used to find out the movement of the sea. Timmy was fascinated to know that such a small amount of drawing or such a small drawing can give you that vast amount of information. Timmy was so fascinated by going to space that he thought of joining Toastmasters Club. Timmy thought that his public speaking skills could be used to persuade his fellow spacemen in the spaceship when they want to eat pasta or pizza. So he joined Toastmasters Club and he learned that when he was giving his first speech, giving a speech at the club, standing here is as difficult as going to the space. He was sweating like a meteor traveling towards the sun. But with the help of his fellow Toastmasters, he improved his public speaking skills and he ultimately got that persuasion technique to be used with his fellow members. Timmy was so fascinated by space that he started a local club in his school itself. He also started a club where they went for a journey to the planetarium in Hyderabad. When he went to the planetarium in Hyderabad and he was just relaxing there, sitting down and looking at the galaxies, he was wondering, he saw a Milky Way galaxy in the planetarium. And then in the Milky Way galaxy there were billions of stars. And there were billions of galaxies as well. When he came out of the planetarium, he again sat outside his house and again gazed at the stars. His thoughts, when he was looking at the stars and the galaxies after coming from the planetarium, they were as crazy as Chat Pooja's selfie song. Timmy was so fascinated by space that he learned about the planet Moon. He learned that planet Moon is so tiny that it is at last of our solar system. It was founded in the year 1930. It was called the planet Pluto, but then in the year 2006 they called it planet Dwarf because it was so small. Just because Pluto was small and tiny, that doesn't mean it didn't matter to the solar system. Even now it is in the names, it is now into consideration. People say that Pluto is out of solar system, but actually it is not. It is going in and out because of some reason. So it's just in the boundary of the solar system. So Timmy understood that such a small, tiny planet could have a big impact on such a vast solar system. Timmy was so fascinated by space that he learned about parallel universe. We stay in one universe. Universe is one, but there can be parallel things happening around. There can be parallel Gagan giving a speech about space in some parallel universe, maybe a great speech, or maybe there will be one parallel universe where Gagan is giving speech, maybe less not as good as this Gagan. So TV was fascinated to learn that there are so many parallel universes also. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, universe and space is a beautiful place to explore, to uncover. And we don't need any artificial things or we don't have to have any equipments to look at the beauty of space. You can just visit, you can start by visiting the local planetarium in Hyderabad. It's a beautiful, beautiful design place where you can just relax, you can lie down, there's air conditioning, and you can just see how the space goes, how the universe is bounded, and how we are just a tiny being in this vast, vast, vast universe. There are so many things going around us. Maybe there can be some other Earth, some other solar system. Scientists have not gone far as of now. They're still exploring things. So go to the planetarium, visit, and try to uncover its beauty. Thank you.